Very well, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Grandia II. In the last episode, we sort of went around the Siren Kingdom that has been completely annihilated by the forces of Valmar, and we did our best to save whatever, whoever was still hanging around there. We also got Ron back in the party. Was undergone a couple changes that I still have to point out, and these guys are still here, but they are, I believe, still as weak as they were way back then, so Birdflame kills them?
Red.
Now, I do have a lot of coins to spend, so we'll have to do that in a minute. Today, we're just going to explore Royal Hills, which is the one optional area in the game. And this is where, if you really want, you can farm levels and everything you want to farm. Because there are many old enemies here, but there are some new ones. They're pretty strong, and we're going to have to fight a few of them. They're all avoidable, actually, and it's actually pretty fun to try to avoid them all because of the area they are in. But in general, if you want to level up, those are the enemies you want to fight. We'll meet some enemies from the Moon of Valmar as well, which is what I said when remember when in the Moon of Valmar I said, oh well, if you can't find tight dresses or whatever, you can fight these enemies again, and this is the place where you can do that. In fact, they're basically here. Like if we run over this hill, we should see some of them. Somewhere near there they are. Dragon Knights and Nairmots. And Nairmots are what drop the tie dresses. Now, you. So Ron has changed a little bit. He's got True Dragon Rise. And it used to be Dragon Rise, I believe. Yeah, Dragon Rise. And then he's got Ice Prison instead of the Snowball fight. Unfortunately, True Dragon Rise is better. Ice Prison sucks because it's single target, while the previous skill was multi-target. So that's a problem. Ice Prison kind of blows. We're gonna get... Let's see. We're already maxed Whisper to Scars. Okay, we're gonna max out Golden Hammer. We're gonna max out Impact Bomb. And then... we're gonna grab a few levels. True Dragon Rise is fun, I guess. We're not gonna max it out just yet. We're gonna keep some points. Also, yeah, I want to power up some eggs. Do I want... Hang on a minute. I may not want to power up any eggs right now. There's a big reason why. So I'm not gonna fight these... Oh, God. Okay. I'm not gonna fight the enemies we've seen right there. The ones that are on the Moon of Valmar. Because there's basically no point in doing that. And also these guys are old enemies. Even Elena can do some good damage here. Yep.
You picked on the wrong people.
You shouldn't really try to fight any enemy here that isn't like... I mean, these guys are, again, you can get some good experience, and if you're into tight dresses build, you guess you can use those. And you can only get, like, Theo and Elena to wear those, so... Like, once you get to 2, you're basically... It's all you'll ever need. I'm not going to actually care about that. And here... There are some weapons getting around, which I'll pick up in a minute once I make sure I cleared this area for good. Okay. So here we find the dull knife, the rusty hook, the zero broadsword, and the useless staff. Now what do these do? Well, this is a sword. Zero broadsword, zero attack, powerless curved sword. Then we have the useless staff at zero attack. Useless. And then we have the dull knife, zero attack, knife that cannot cut. And then we have the rusty hook, zero attack, rusty iron no child's toy. So they suck. What's to deal with them? Now there can be two possible reasons why these things exist. One, make the game a little harder, right? Which I can see maybe a challenge of getting here and they're like, okay, you equip these weapons now. And you keep them up until the final boss, right? Which, I mean, is possible, I guess. You just do you just don't do a lot of damage. That is one possibility. The other possibility is that those are just a reference to Grandia 1. Because in Grandia 1, Grandia 1 had 3 optional areas. But the biggest optional area in the end game, I forget the name of it. It's the Tower of something. But that the super strong enemies, nothing compared to the ones we will be fighting here. Like that area had really strong enemies. You actually had to be extremely careful in finding them. Okay, these guys new? Okay, we might want to fight these guys. I don't think we've seen them before. Snow Leopard. No, I believe these guys are new. Like they're palette swaps, but let's see if we can show them their eyes though. So Dio's gonna one-shot them. Crackle, I don't want to see that, if possible. What are you doing here? Everybody's going to Crackle? That's bad. But Impact Bomb is an insta-cancel, so...
Here goes my impact.
So that area in Grandia 1 has super strong enemies, but it also had those hero weapons at the start of it. And the reason it made a lot more sense in Grandia 1, because the way it worked in Grandia 1 is that you had like different skills with each element and each weapon type. So, for example, the protagonist Justin could equip swords, maces, and axes, right? And as you used each weapon type, you would gain stats. And you'd also needed levels to those weapons to unlock the skills. The ones that use SPs. And this is unstoppable, I believe. No, it's stoppable.
There.
Also, Golden Hammer changes a little bit. It changes the voice, but it doesn't change what it does. So, those zero weapons were useful because by lowering your attack, you could just get a lot more attacks into a fight. And you would level up your weapons a lot more during one singular fight. Now that makes any sense, right? Because if you have a lot of attack, you just win the fight easily because you do a lot of damage and the enemies die quickly. But if you have lower attack, then the enemies take a lot more hits to be defeated. And that way, it sort of makes it faster to level up your weapons. And really in that game, the characters had levels like we are right now. Like they just level up as they gain experience from fights. But it was the weapons and the magic that was the real deal. That was where the real strength of the characters were. And so there might be a reference to that. Now here, this labyrinth is now infested with these guys. And these guys are extremely strong. And they did get a drop on me, which is bad. Oh god, we might see a game over here. Okay, that is fine. Okay, that is still fine. The boom doesn't actually do much damage. It does a little bit, but if they do... Okay, that is a problem. This might be a game over. This thing does so much damage. Like, when we used it, it was pretty good, but these guys, for some reason, it is crazy damage. We might actually see the first game over. Let's see it. Yup. There it is.
Inoperative.
Well, you know, it's fine. I got to show off the game over.
Guess I don't deserve to be a geohound.
I got some quotes, but we'll never hear... hopefully we won't hear any more of those. But that should tell you how strong these guys are. Now, it's possible to just stealth around them. That would not be fun. I mean, we'll try to stealth around them because it is kind of fun to stealth around them. No, just... Oh yeah, you can only go back here. You cannot exit the labyrinth, by the way, and go back to the original entrance to this area. It's just not possible. So you can't stealth around them. And there are a lot of treasures in that labyrinth that make you really strong. You really should try to get through this labyrinth. But you can also try to kill these guys. Now, as an insurance to whatever they do... Alright, Elena's now invincible. All these guys do are cast spells. They may only attack if they run out of MPs, but that's very unlikely. At this point, Elena's basically immortal against these guys. Okay, step around here, and then let's see. I could just go on a killing spree and sort of kill them all, but let's see if I can. sneak around them. I'm spinning the camera here just to look around the corner, see if there's any treasure that guy's guarding. Doesn't seem so. The difficulty with this is that you also have to go back. Let's see. If I go this way, there's a dude, I believe. He's guarding an item that I want. I want every single item in this labyrinth here. What do we have? Lore of Magic. Now, Lore of Magic, it's a use item. Over here, it's a key item. Just 1,000 magic coins, that's kinda it. It's bad. It's probably one of the worst items you'll find here. I don't even know how many magic coins these guys give, but I feel like a couple fights actually give more than that. I'm actually trying to kill this guy. Just to show off how you do these. It's actually not difficult. Basically, if they're doing ba-boom, cancel them. If they're doing boom, it's fine. It's not gonna hurt much. And so, Sky Dragon Slash.
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated! Take that! Sky Dragons!
And again, they are tanky, but they're not that tanky. It's just, yeah, there you go. See? They're not that bad. It's just, if they cast ba-boom, you're dead. Unless you have a lot of HP. Or you just cancel all magic. Okay, okay, they have a basic attack, but it's probably going to suck. Therefore, they may be weak to... Okay, you're the caster, but we're gonna boom them. I believe they resist fire, or rather, they may actually null fire it completely. They happen to be a bit resistant to magic, but that's fine. Not a problem. Okay, you're dead now, hopefully. Okay, we got a basic attack. And we'll cancel boom even though it's not that bad.
Lotus flower, bloom.
It's because the other guy is just basic attacking anyway. So we don't care about that guy. He's dead. There you go. Easy, no damage.
These guys were no real challenge.
I didn't even see how many magic coins they gave me. That's why I fought one of them. I wanted to see. I believe this one right here. I actually want to fight this one. And the formation you find is always the same. It's always 3 of them. Yeah, but make sure you got the initiative, because that way you can tell what they're doing here. Let's do that. Push them back a little bit. At least a couple of them. And then Sky Dragon Slash is the way here. It takes away a lot of HP. It's just good. Burn Flame is fine, okay. That one I'm more scared about because I don't know what he's doing. Boom, I don't care. I can heal it off.
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated.
And that's it. Like, as long as you keep your battle under control and you don't let them cast ba-boom, then you're good. They will never be able to get you unless, you know, you just let them attack you and don't attack back for some reason, which is... But why? You know? Okay, you can kill this guy. You have low attack, but... There you go. They're still trying. Okay, Burn Flame. I mean, just kill this guy, I guess. Okay. And Burn Flame should be fine. It shouldn't be that bad. Is that gonna hit all of us? It is, but someone nullified it. Let's see how many magic coins these guys give.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Okay, 960. I was wrong. Like, basically one fight gives as much as that item we found on the ground. Almost as much. That item is completely useless. Okay, now we'll stealth around this guy. Let's see. He goes there. He goes all the way to the right, and then we sneak to Platinum Feather. Which is one of those ones, right? I believe. Yeah. Pushes everybody to the right of the IP line. So it does. And there's a ring there, which I want, so we'll wait for this guy to turn around and snag the ring. Energy Charm. I believe we already have one of those? No. Cuts the speed consumption by 25%. It's pretty good if you're into SP builds. In fact, you know what, actually? We're gonna go ahead and use battle roll on Ryudo. Give that to Ryudo. That way, it's only the Sky Dragon's Lash is 75. Okay, that's an old treasure, so it was already opened. Now, we're gonna sneak past you, under the bridge. And now there's this guy here. Okay, sneak past. He's guarding that item over there. We'll wait for him to go to the right, and then we can get Sonic Belt. Now the items do get better and better as you get deeper into the labyrinth, thankfully. Sonic Belt, right? What is it? Did I miss it? Wait, come on. Should be up here. Sonic Belt, come on. Okay, it's not here. It's gotta be an accessory. Why would it be all the way down? But it is for some reason, and it's 40 act, which is, and it's decent. Makes your character super fast. Not a fan of it, I prefer other items, but I mean, it's there. Demon Necklace. What does that do? Cuts MP consumption by 25%. That is very nice, and in fact, MP consumption down 15%. Mana Insignia, yeah, Demon Necklace is better. But I believe you only get one Demon Necklace in the entire game. These guys, by the way, they drop Demon Ash, which you already know what it does. It lowers all parameters by 1 on an enemy. That's pretty good. How do I get past this guy? Do I sneak when he comes here, I guess? Yeah, there you go. Get out of here. And we can grab Astral Miracle, which I believe is a key item. It's over here. This is one of these, right? Double special coins earned. Pretty good. So we got double coins and double special coins. I don't think there's a double magic coin. But it's fine because you get enough magic coins by playing normally anyway. Soul of a Hero. That's like 10,000 souls, right? That's a Dark Souls joke. But Soul of a Hero, carrying it doubles the XP instead. Which, I mean, if you're willing to farm up to some kind of level, I guess it's useful, but you don't really have to. This game is easy enough as it is, even in hard mode. Like, again, I cannot fathom how much it would take to get to level 99 in this game. But our reward to getting through this labyrinth completely is the Fairy Hag. Another Mana Hag is not the last one, but it is an optional one, and it's pretty good, as you may probably tell by the fact that it is in this area. We're gonna give it to you. No, it's the recovery one. I thought it was the other one. Recovery Assistance Defensive Mana Hag. I'll give it to you then. So let's see what it does. We have a lot of special coins we can use. It has every single non-offensive spell, I believe. All Healer, Craze, Gravity. Whoops. Cure, Refresh, Alva, Resurrect. Runner, Strength, Defense Loss, Cold, Speedy. It's got all that you want, all that you need, really. So we're gonna buy the cheap ones, as per usual, to level it up, get Healer Plus. And at this point, get Whole Healer first, because that's useful. Get Heal and Healer to max. Healer Plus is not that useful. I mean, it is, but the Resurrect, hopefully we'll never see that happen. And at this point, Cold, Freeze, Defense, Lost, Stram, Runner. We're just gonna try to buy everything here. We might actually max it. Oh, we maxed it. Never mind. There you go. We have the Fairy Hag, which has no offensive spells whatsoever, except not Crazy is not even an offensive one, because it only does Confuse. There you go. Now Elena is the ultimate support character, essentially. We're gonna keep our magic coins, because there is one more slot for Mana Eggs, and I want to keep those magic coins for that. And now we just need to leave this place, because there's nothing else we can do, and actually that's an episode. Let's fight one more of these guys. Alright. Devil. Okay, so this guy. See, this is scary because that guy's doing ba-boom. So we're gonna attempt to cancel it, but we're just gonna have to delay it. Okay, there's 2 of them at this point. This is not good. Attack the one that's doing Bird Strike. Oh god, I can't actually... Because my cancel is instantaneous, right? That's kind of bad. Okay, aim at that one. At least it'll push them back. Sometimes, see, sometimes having immediate cancels is bad. Sometimes. This should delay them quite a bit, though.
Sworn enemies, you shall be defeated. Take that.
I believe, again, I believe they're weakest to ice. I don't have much ice right now. Now that should delay them quite a bit. I need to cancel those babooms, otherwise Elena will be the only one left standing here. This guy, oh god, this guy's doing it. I have to cancel. There's just no other answer. Okay, and he's dead. I couldn't have taken any of the turns, really. Okay, that guy can go, that guy cannot. Okay, and he's dead. Yeah, that's kind of scary. When they start doing ba-boom in like 2 or 3 of them, you're like, well, that is a problem, right? Burst Strike should be fine, though. Their single targets kind of suck. And now I actually want to see how many special coins they give. Because they gave almost 1,000 magic coins, which is a lot. Yep. Tight dress, bitch.
Gotta work even harder.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of special coins. Like, a lot. I'm not gonna go ahead and kill all of them. In fact, I'm probably just gonna sneak around most of them, get to the save point of them, because I believe I grabbed everything. Another thing you can do, if you can't just sneak around them, you can just do this, and then run. Oh wait, no, you cannot run from these fights, I forgot. That is a bit of a problem, but it doesn't matter. For some reason you can't run from, I guess it's made because otherwise you would be able to do what I was trying to do. So you get them from the back and then run. And then you basically skip all of them with your invulnerability frames. That wouldn't be a fair challenge now, would it? Oh, you can paralyze them, although I believe it. Paralysis lasts like nothing. Yeah, it's already gone. Burn Flame and Burn Strike, we don't care. Oh, 3 bells. Maybe we get something cool here. Now, instead of doing... Well, she can really attack unless you use a basic attack. I'd better roll over to you. I mean, Burn Flame, we don't really care, so attack this guy. That is not doing anything. Let's see if we can see this attack in action. Oh yeah, that's gonna do a lot. I didn't even see what's targeting Elena.
Chill out! Ice prison! Here goes!
That's decent damage. Burn Strike attack. Okay, we can cancel the Burn Strike and probably kill... No, we cannot kill the guy, but... Hang on, let's do this.
Lotus flower. Bloom.
Okay, it's 2 of them. I'm on Ryudo. This guy's about to Burn Strike. Burn Flame, we don't care. Attack is fine. Yes, we'll just... Well, we can... Guy Dragon Slash, it's fine.
Sworn enemies, you shall
I mean, if I can use Sky Dragon Slash, I really should.
Sky Dragon Slash!
And hopefully this is the last time we'll fight these guys. At least on screen. I might come back off screen.
You better practice if you want to beat me.
Alright. just get the hell out of this place, hopefully. So let's see. Backtrack over here. There should be a guy here, but we just dodge him like that. This guy is fine. And thankfully, because I killed a few, backtracking is not too bad. I killed the guy over here. Now we can just dodge a couple more, I believe. Yeah, this guy's done. And we are out of here, I believe. Yep. So yeah, they're very, very useful. And these are the guys you want to farm if for anything, really. Just magic coins, special coins, experience. I don't know if experience, though. There might be... Because there are enemies in the final dungeon that sometimes drop omnipotency that raise all stats. Those are pretty good. But, you know, it's not these guys. These guys are much better suited for farming. Okay, I believe we have time. I mean, I have time for another episode. So those were all hills. So next time on Grandia 2, we will try to go on with the story, I guess.
Huh.